From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go, and on the mound in this one, Freddie Peralta. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0-1 now. Late swing fouled off. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. They get the out on Acuna. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Peralta, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That one is absolutely belted. Young going back some more, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Out towards right center field. Young moving back for this one. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark and getting to start, Reynaldo Lopez.
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now here is Jared Young, and a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped to third and caught. Here's a Mets lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bo Bichette in now, takes ball one off the plate. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. And now it's filled up. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Squeezes it, out, number 2. Two outs, base is empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Good eye right there.
Count 1-0.
Righty delivers. Flips the corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first, and now it's Frankie Lindor. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Out to short, Dubon. They get the force. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Top of the second. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Here's the 0-2. And now 1-2. And that just misses.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Center field. Young makes the grab, one away. Now it's Dominic Smith. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. And that's a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Here's Austin Riley. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for New York, Carson Bench. And the right-hander back to work.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that's too high. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Now this is in the air down the line. Yastrzemski makes a nice running catch. And next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty. First offering misses the mark. That one the other way. Riley fires to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Yastrzemski measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next pitch is outside. And he pumps it a strike. And a pitch. And there's a ball. And he deals. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 1-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. That's out to center field. Young makes the play, and there's one down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Austin Wins. There's a strike. Wins getting the start at catcher, 32 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. That's a little bit low.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And there's the strike. Two. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Michael Harris now at the plate.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0. Runner leads away at second. High fly ball out towards left field. Soto moving back for it. Looking up and gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add on. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Marcus Semien. Lopez back to work. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. Slider clips the zone.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. On a line, base hit. And now Jared Young. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Young, in his rookie season, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Canada. Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Just missed. And now a full count. Left-hand batter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. 2 on with 1 out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Lied out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. To third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Three-two. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard. Dom Smith stands in. Checks over to first. Back safely. And that one hammered. And out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Huascar Brazoban appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. The 0-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that way.
Yastrzemski up here. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one.
And a ball, one strike.
There's a strike. Riley on at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Oscar Brazoban.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So up next, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's in for a strike. No outs. Runners at first and second. Next pitch misses. And now 3-1. Right-handed reliever. Double steal. Foul ball. Back to work. 3-2 now. Soft contact in the air. Over to second for 1. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now Austin wins. And downstairs. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Popped in the air, left field. Soto gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Juan Soto. And here it comes. And that's outside. And another ball. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And the righty deals. And now it's filled up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And now it's 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Off the plate, and the count's full. Slides, but it gets by him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Carson bench getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. Over to first, and he's safe. In the air out towards right center. Acuna has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Alvarez.
Man at first. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers.
That's in, ball 2.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. Fly ball to right. Acuna there. Makes the catch, inning over. Mets leave 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes a pitch. Acuna punches one foul right side. Singing, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. They say it went.
Yeah, I can't imagine, Boog. I mean, when I was 20 years old, I was still trying to figure things out in college. And now you're a kid with all the cameras on you playing in front of thousands of people.
Got it by him for the K. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
2018, he went on to win the National League Rookie of the Year that year. Just showed how he was setting the table for a really great career.
breaking ball drops in for a strike.
One of the things for me was just how comfortable he was, the exuberance that he brought to that dugout and to that clubhouse. Saw Atlanta Braves organization that's normally pretty straight-laced, buttoned up, having a lot more fun.
1-1 now. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Ball one low. The 1-0. There's the strike. The 1-1. And that's outside. The 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2. Out to center. Makes the grab, and that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Brett Beatty. The pitch. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe. So man aboard. Now it's Marcus Semien. Grounded out his first time. That one missed. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. The pitch. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. Semien waits. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. Ball one, no strikes. And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Fuentes getting loose out there. Kinley getting cranked up as well. Here's a 3-0. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Jared Young. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pulls that one foul. Beatty at third. Simeon over at second. Vientos on at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, left field. Yastrzemski under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Bobachek gets a chance to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Righty to the plate, and it's even up.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And he deals. And a count 1-2. Line drive, base hit, and a run in to score. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ronaldo Lopez will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Carlos Carrasco takes over on the mound.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. That clips the corner. Second and third here. 1 away. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And now it's even up. Outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and it's a 1-run game.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So up next, Carson Bench. There's the strike. At the belt and fires. Lindor on the move. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now the Atlanta Ozzie Albies. Razoban back to work. Strike 1. Siggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, with the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there. Action in the Mets bullpen. Luke Weaver getting ready to go. The pitch. Line drive. Caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Smith. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Down the third baseman, Austin Riley. And that's in there for strike 1. Riley in his 7th season, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Kicks and deals. Chopped left side, and he grabs it foul. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. And it's 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. The punch out there. Down on strikes. And he knew it. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Carson Bench. Here comes a pitch. And the slider just misses. Carrasco measures 6 feet 4 inches, 36 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley preparing to come on if needed. Here's a 1-1. On the ground. And foul ball. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Albies sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Brett.
And now the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. It's in and out of his glove.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for New York. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Simeon, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. Beatty, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. A little bit low. Mark Vientos up next. .3-0 down. There's a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the first baseman, Mark Vientos. In for a strike. 0-1. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Mets 4. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Mauricio Dubon. And he deals. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Ball to strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Austin wins the next to hit.
That's a foul ball.
Righty delivers.
That's outside.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Righty to the plate. There's a strike. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Braves go down quietly. They're up 6-4. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jared Young. The right-hander back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1. The pitch. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Bichette will hit next. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. In the dirt. Tosses to first, and Bichette is retired.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Right side. Albies gets it to first. They get the out on Soto. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Mets 4. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, CNL Perez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now, Michael Harris. And a pitch. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Matt Olson. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first, and they get the out. Two outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one ripped. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Braves go down quickly here. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan Lee.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0-1. Good eye right there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
(3-2). In the air out to center. And it drops in. The throw into second, not in time. He's got a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Carson Bench up now for the Mets. In there, and it's 0-1. Lindor at second with nobody out.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The tying run at the plate. Next offering misses down and away. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That misses the zone. Ball one. And a pitch. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And there's two away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, two away. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Through 8 full. Braves 6 and the Mets 4. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's the Braves DH, Dominic Smith. And ball one. Perez, a 6-foot lefty, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Kicks and fires.
Ball, that's just out.
Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. A strikeout and a walk. Here's a high chopper. Now one gone in the ninth. And now the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
And now the lefty. Line to left, and that's just foul. And a 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin wins. And first offering is fouled off. Smith on third. Riley on second. Dubon over at first with one away. That's a base hit as a run scores. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. There's the strike. One out, base is full. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! Big time blast. A grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing. A 4 spot on the board. It's 11-4. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Austin Warren comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here is Matt Olson. And that one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Base hit center field. Harris around third. Not in time. He's safe. And now it's 12-4.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Man at first with one gone. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Inside, and it hit him.
You can see the frustration on his face there. You know he wants that one back. He was trying to go with the breaking ball, but clearly it got away from him this time.
So one out with two aboard. Dominic Smith next up for the Braves. One out. Runners at first and second. Next one off the plate inside. 2-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Olsen around third. He's in there. And they now lead by 9.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One away, runners at first and third. Austin Riley now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Albies, the runner at third. Smith at first. One gone. Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. First offering, and it just misses. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And now 2-0. Now fly ball to right center. Bench under this one. And the inning is over. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Braves lead this one 13-4. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 9. Now here is Marcus Semien. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And he deals. Now one missed. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Tyler Kinley up and loosening in the pen. Dodd, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. In the air, right side. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Mark Vientos. That's it. Strike 1. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. And here it comes. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Two.
You got a full count.
And there's ball 4.
That's inside. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Stepping in, Jared Young. And that's in there for strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
0-2 now. And a good eye there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next offering misses. And the count is 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Kicks and deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Bichette up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
13-4 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.